Oh, I did not know you turned the cameras on.
Yeah.
I thought we were just waiting. Okay, I'm ready. You ready?
Are you gonna wear it?
I'm not going to wear the Stormtrooper helmet. Okay?
Hey guys, welcome to Nerd Locker Podcast, your entertainment podcast for everything movies, television, video games, and more. And my name's Adam, and
I have no peripheral vision in this thing. It's so hard to see. It's actually not as bad as I thought it would be.
maybe it's because of the lights,
I wonder how I sound in this thing.
like a stormtrooper.
No, there's no way. Here, hold on. Oh, batteries are dead.
And you are?
I'm Oliver. Can I take this off now?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Dude. It's fucking hot in this thing. You try it on. Dude, it's way bigger than I thought. Wow. I've never looked at somebody else wear it before.
So today we're talking about The Mandalorian.
You know, it's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So you're wearing that the whole episode, right? Next helmet is going to be a Mando helmet. Let's go.
Heck yeah.
It's going to be custom made. Just wait. Maybe.
All right. So guys, we are talking about episode 5 of season 3 of The Mandalorian. This episode was
Fucking epic.
there was so much going on.
Oh, it was so good, though. I liked it.
Man,
I liked
it. The Pirates of the Caribbean sequel we didn't need.
Yeah. Yeah.
It really was.
It really was. Yeah. The
Like,
whole, yeah.
Yeah. But honestly, this finally seems like there's a purpose for what we've been seeing lately, because it definitely seemed very what do you call it? Like, it was slow. It was the build.
There was a build up in there.
but we just didn't know where it was heading to, and now that we see
Right.
all this stuff is
And
like,
even the ending. Oh my God. Okay, we have to start from the beginning. What happened first?
So we open up this episode and we are going over the fact that like the pirates have come back to destroy Navarro.
Right.
And they're pissed off because Mando went and like took out all of their ships and all their people. And so they're taking it out on Grief Karga, who doesn't really High Magistrate Grief Karga, sorry.
Hi, Mike.
Yes.
Carl Weathers, by the way.
So they basically like destroy that, and he sends out hologram messages to
The New Republic.
the New Republic, as well as Mando, and we get to see a character come back from season. He was in season 2, right? I think.
Correct.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, which I don't remember his name.
I'm not going to pull up my notes, but I don't remember his name either.
But regardless, he let Mando go last time, so now Mando's returning the favor by when he and finds the Mandalorians. He explains that like we've been hiding. How'd you find us? And we find out that the droid fought with the New Republic, so has that like homing beacon,
Right.
AirTag, Apple, Bluetooth, whatever.
They've got Apple.
Yeah.
Okay.
Either way, find my iPhone.
Yeah,
found
that's
them
what
real
he was.
quick, Yeah.
Yeah, that R4 is his iPhone.
Yeah. So we have him show up there and he asks for their help. And we get a nice little scene of all the Mandalorians in their cave after he departs.
Which I thought was
discussing-
cool because
Yeah.
you mentioned it. Like, I also appreciated like the different types of armors. It kind of reflects
Yeah.
like, oh, we
It-
know who's cool, who's not cool.
Exactly. But it was like you have like the talking stick, basically the hammer that you.
Which I didn't expect.
I did
but
not expect
okay.
that. And then after Mando says his piece about let's help them, like we need to help to do this, like we can get a place there and maybe like get a home. Paz Vizsla wants to talk, and he grabs a talking stick.
Who's voiced by?
John Favreau, but played
Whose body is by?
Tate something.
Different body. That's all
Yeah.
that matters.
Different person. Probably seen him in Jumanji and
Giant dude.
Yeah, he's in a couple of action movies.
Yeah, he's like 9'2" or something.
MMA fighter. Yeah, so not 9'2". Okay.
Sorry, 9'3".
But he starts to talk, and like the way that they just like started that out, it kind of seemed like he was about to go against Mando.
Yeah.
And then ends up saying like, "You guys saved my son." That piece of shit.
That kid.
And like, you didn't give up on him when we all did, and I'm like, yeah, all of us.
I got a little bit of a hunch because, when you watch the previous episodes, it's the armorer mentioned to what's her name? Oh my god, what's her name?
Bo-Katan.
Thank you. Yeah,
Why
Bo-Katan.
do you always forget Bo-Katan's
I
name?
don't know why. And I was repeating it like over and over again as I was watching the episode. It says like, "Oh, you've done the highest honor to, rescue a youngling," and like, I was like, "Is he really gonna go against?" But the acting sold me on it.
Yeah.
Until the end, he's like,
to be on their side, and like, so they decide. So after he claims his piece, they end up going off to help, and they fuck shit up.
Dude, it was really so good. I really thought I was watching Call of Duty.
They bulldoze through everybody.
It was so good. It was like Bravo 6 going dark. I'm like, okay.
And that one guy, the one pirate that's his like accomplice or whatever, his right-hand man.
Oh, yeah, that they shot up at the bar.
Runs away.
He's going to come back.
He's going to come back.
Definitely going to come back. 1,000%.
But the rest of the pirates perish when the whole ship goes down, and Navarro is saved. And Grief Karga gives them
land to live. Yeah.
So now they have a new home.
That's pretty dope. Which is weird because like where we first started watching Mando.
Yeah. So now we see that they have this home, and that prompts the armorer to have Bo-Katan come and see her. And she asked her to remove her helmet because
completely off character.
So I guess what we're seeing is the armorer is saying that there's a new way.
Yeah.
And this way is walking both sides, because she's looking at Bo-Katan as, not only were you a Mandalorian, but technically you were a Jedi at some point.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you have walked both worlds. So that means you could bring everyone else back.
And we were yelling at each other, is everyone going to take off their mask?
Yeah. Which I think might be
I feel like it'll be a thing eventually.
That's where I think they're heading. But with her going out and grabbing different Mandalorians, it's very true. Like, hey, I take off my mask or my helmet. I'm saying what you say. Oh
yeah, shit.
Take off my helmet, and I'm still following the way. This is just the new way.
Yeah.
And I think that will bring more people in, because it is true. Like, we only have so few. Like, we can grow because we've been so stubborn on this specific way, when we should probably be branching out to others, which means that we will get more Mando without his mask, and maybe, I don't know if we're gonna get positive slow without the mask with this whole like stunt double thing. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know either, but we might.
The armor might. Like, we'll see all these different, which gives more actors opportunities, more celebrities if we want to bring them in as
true. I was gonna bring that up.
Like Idris Elba could be one.
I mean,
Hugh Jackman, Ryan Reynolds,
but I'm more saying
RDJ.
There could be more actors like Bo-Katan, like from the voice stuff from animation series.
Yeah.
For an example, and this is kind of branching off, while I forget his name, and we really should look it up, so please do. The pilot that has the tracking app.
Mm-hmm.
He was talking to Zeb. Zeb is a type of alien. For those of you that have seen Rebels, this is the first time they've shown him in live action, both the voice actor and the CG. And I was like, holy fuck, is that him? Is that him? Is that him? Is that him? But yes, confirmed, it is him. And I was really excited because he's super badass, which means they can also bring in Sabine. Sabine is another Mandalorian who has a whole history. And if they wanted to, they can bring in a whole slew of characters, as in Ezra, which is another Jedi that's super unique to the series. And greatly appreciative of that, because Sabine is pretty fucking awesome and pretty badass. And with this like new way that they're coming up, Sabine took off her mask already.
Yeah.
And she was like, she's such a unique character. I really wish they'd bring her in. But I have high hopes since they brought in Zeb. Yeah. For those of you who have never seen Rebels, highly recommend. You've got this awesome team of people that are just so unique and different species. You learn a lot. I have really high expectations for that, especially with what we saw today.
Yeah. His name is Carson Teva, by the way.
Carson Teva, thank you. Goodness.
So,
Tevo, yeah, it's Captain Tevo.
Teva.
Teva, Captain Teva.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Tevo is a
Tiva is the
Yeah,
what is that?
the thing that you used to record things on.
Dude, do you have one?
I don't think so.
I don't think I did either. I never had the rewind through commercial thing. Is that what it is?
Fast forward through commercial.
Oh yeah.
Why would you wanna
Oh yeah,
rewind?
I don't want to watch them again.
Wait, what was that ad?
Well, huh?
To this day, we still don't do that.
Another quick tiny reference I saw or Easter egg is when Geef was talking to the pirate. He said, "Well, who shot first?"
Yeah.
It's a reference to episode 4, Han Solo. Obviously, like I thought that was a nice little like tidbit. There was like a couple other tiny things. Those were the major ones. There's nothing else. Hold on, let me look at like. Are we both gonna be on our phones right now?
No. So while he's doing that, I just want to put a shout out to our sponsor, True Classic Tees. So True Classic Tees, they have a brand new kind of t-shirt that can really help you guys when you have those boxy t-shirts that don't really show off what you want to be as a person, and just like really, I don't know, just it makes you look better. It's very simple as that. I'm wearing one right now. This is a True Classic V-neck. I'm also wearing their pants.
Are you gonna show your one leg?
Yeah.
Okay.
And these pants are super comfy. They're stretchy, and they're lightweight, and they just look great all together. And if you guys want, there is a specific code down below that is Archangel Films that gets you 25% off your first order with up until April 30th, 2023. Yeah, so you have until the end of next month to get whatever you want, 25% off. Use that code down below and get yourself some awesome t-shirts or some pants, and they even have activewear.
You look pretty good, dude.
Thanks.
Kind of jealous. Where are mine?
We'll talk about it.
Okay.
So yeah.
I was just looking up something. There's another tiny reference. When Captain Tiva was in the end of the episode looking at the Imperial shuttle, the voice that he hears is a reference to someone that was in the Book of Boba in season 2. It's the person he was flying with. And we noticed in this Imperial shuttle, there's no Moff Gideon.
Yep.
Whoa! Let's bring in Giancarlo again.
Which, like, so when we have Bo-Katan going off to like save these Mandalorians, we now have Tiva discovering this. Like, there's got to be
a conflict.
There's gonna be a conflict. Do we think people are gonna perish? Do we think that Moff Gideon is gonna come in and like bulldoze the Mandalorians, regardless
it's funny
of how many they recruit?
So
they
we
only
did
have, 3 episodes left?
Is it 8?
They only do 8.
Oh shit! Okay, so we did talk about during the battle scene. We're like, oh my god, somebody's gonna die. Yeah, people got hit, but it's Mandalorian armor. It is
Mandalorian armor. It doesn't mean they still can't get killed.
I mean, there's gaps.
It's
a possibility.
Yeah, but no one's really
no one's like an infinite god.
But no one's a main character other than Paz, Armor, Bo-Katan.
Yeah, they could have killed one off, but I feel like there's so little of them.
I think Armor is gonna die.
You think Armor's gonna die?
I think they're gonna kill if they want to make. I
think Paz is gonna die.
Moff Gideon's gonna kill the Armor.
Dude, which I don't understand how he's have to have. Wait, hold on. We skipped a part. He got saved by other Mandalorians. Who?
Dude, that's I mean, who the
right?
Like, there's the only other Mandalorian that we know about there is Boba Fett.
Right, I don't.
But
think it's Boba.
Is like in your knowledge right off the bat, can you think of any other rogue Mandalorian from the shows that might be the culprit for this? Are they bringing another animated to live action character?
I mean, the only one is Sabine. I don't. Well. I mean, it could be Sabine. This is after 6, right?
Yeah.
Rebels was in between, just before 4. It could be Sabine. Maybe the team broke up and they went on their separate ways. But that's the only one I could actually think of. Please, in the comments, if I'm missing somebody besides Boba and Sabine, I don't think I am. Mandalorian armor in the fucking shuttle. What the fuck? What are you looking at me like for?
I'm letting you just like put.
I'm trying to think, man.
I can't. In it right now. I'm gonna let you just go through
I can't, dude. Unless they just bring in somebody new.
I don't know. I mean, can there be a traitor amongst them? That's the thing.
There
And if
could
it
be a traitor.
is, it's got to be someone that's had screen time, which only means it's Vizsla or the armor.
Right. I don't think it's the armor. I mean, and I don't think it's Vizsla either.
There's no others that we know of unless
Unless it's Bo-Katan.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
It could be Boba.
I don't think it would be. Boba has zero reason unless
Money.
I don't.
Getting paid to do it.
There's no way. Boba got too fucked up in that fucking Tatooine to even do anything.
I don't know.
Dude, this is crazy. I'm like really concerned.
I can't think of any other Mandalorians that could have done that.
I can't either.
That would matter.
Unless they bring in something from like really old school games. That's the
But
only...
would it matter? Like, if you're trying to push the majority of the people that are watching, your demographic is more than just, like, Star Wars fans.
Right.
Like, hardcore fans. You have more of a broader demographic of people.
Dude, I can't think of anybody. Who do you guys think it's going to be?
Yeah. That'll be down on the Spotify. Who do you think this mystery Mandalorian is that saved them?
Mandalorian? Maybe. What if it's, like, everyone except the main characters? It's just a team of Mandalorians that don't agree with... like Bo-Katan being the new leader.
But it would have happened. This had to have happened earlier than that because this was when Moff Gideon was getting transported. Not as of now.
That's a good point. It's got to be people who... honestly...
Bro, it's the kid. It's the kid.
You think it's Paz Vizsla's kid?
It's the child. Fuck that kid. Let him get fucked. Let him get eaten by whatever comes next. Let Grogu eat the motherfucker.
Okay,
I don't care.
Let me ask something. There was a point, I forget what season, where Mando or Din Djarin had a Beskar spear. Where did that go? Do we remember?
I think it was broken by Moff Gideon, I think.
From the Darksaber?
I think so.
Because if that's broken somewhere, that's like recovered shit he could have used to give somebody else, and that's a little bit of a long shot,
Maybe
huh?
It was Grogu.
Dude, it was Grogu. Grogu's actually working for Moff Gideon. Yeah, this is the way. Fucking just...
Well, looking at Grogu real fast, we were talking about, like, where is he going to be in the future and blah, blah, blah. And really thinking about it, in my opinion, is Grogu definitely seems to be more of, like, nature and the world around him.
He's definitely like a druid.
Like, he is definitely someone that's in
it's the Force. He has to connect with animals.
Yeah, Jedi.
Right.
And I think that is a good indication to where we might go from here because I've heard a lot of people talk about it, and it is very true. Where's Lucasfilm with Disney going next for another trilogy? Because everything has been stopped and halted and canceled and blah blah blah.
We have no idea. Huh?
We don't know, and it's been a pretty good minute.
We heard about
since we got episode 9. When did episode 9 come out?
Oh shit, dude! You want to keep talking?
Like that was like 2019, 20. Was it 20?
I guess.
Was it after the pandemic? I don't remember.
I think it was before.
Because the first one was in 2015. I think the second one was in 2018 or 2017. I think it was every 2 years apart. So it must have been in 2019 when they finished it.
2019? Is that your guess? Final answer?
Yeah.
2019. Nailed it.
Okay. So it's been 4 years since we've had an actual like trilogy
actual movie.
Or movie. Well, not including like Solo.
Solo was 2020.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
So it just goes down to the fact of like, who is the next antagonist?
Honestly, if they were smart, they would go back in time, like way back in time. Way back in time.
Let's say they're not.
All right.
Let's say they're not smart. Let's say they want to continue forward because they want to get out of the... Because this is the thing. They've definitely talked about the Skywalker trilogy, like saga is done. You go backwards and you're still technically in the Skywalker saga.
No, not if you go back fast enough or far enough.
Far enough. Which, yes, true. But with what they're doing now and how much they've controlled things, like, do you believe that it could be about Grogu?
Like a whole trilogy about Grogu? I mean, honestly, that'll fucking sell. But I also think if they go way back in time, it'll sell so much more.
So that they've been talking with Favreau about like where the timeline is and where everything's heading and stuff.
Mhm.
And Favreau has said we still have about 30 years of time that we have stories to tell. So
We're gonna get a lot of seasons.
a lot of seasons
Or a lot of
time
jumps. Yeah.
Yes. So if we go forward 30 years, you get a Grogu that's around like his late 80s.
Dude, I can't.
And Yoda became a Jedi Master at 100 years old, he said.
Yeah, right now he's like, what, 50, 60?
He's about mid 50s.
Okay.
So he'd be about mid 80s in 30 years, right? So let's say
Right.
the trilogy picks up with that and we spend about a 15-year gap, maybe even less because
Okay.
he might be better than Yoda and become a master a little bit earlier. But we can see his evolution to Jedi Master through a trilogy that this show is specifically setting up to give us the backstory to Grogu before we start seeing him head off his own trilogy, because we could do that.
That's possible.
Where maybe Mando is
Can
dead
you?
and everyone else is dead, but like we have him meeting his own people and like someone meets Grogu at the age of like 80, 90 and he's over here like just fucking with the flowers
So,
because he's so like
Here's
into
what's
nature,
weird. So,
but
like,
also
right now,
badass.
in terms of this species that Yoda and Grogu are at,
Yes.
we've got Grogu cooing,
Yes.
and then we've got Yoda the right?
Yes.
What the fuck does a teenager sound like? Wouldn't that be really uncomfortable?
No, because I think what's happening is like even with Yoda's talk of like, or even that like grunt he would make.
Yeah.
I think that's what we're getting out of Grogu. I don't think that Grogu can't speak. I think Grogu is speaking and we don't understand him. I think that Yoda saying similar things and cooing in his way is the language of that species between the language that we know.
Okay.
And I think that's what's going on.
Okay.
So I think Grogu has been speaking because look at all the things that he does with it, the motions he makes, like everything he's
trying to
doing.
communicate?
Yeah, I think he has been talking. No one understands him yet.
Okay.
He's slowly learning how to speak in our language, not learning how to speak in general.
So
after 50 years, he should have been like the Jedi didn't teach him how to fucking talk.
I mean, probably not. The
You know?
Jedis are definitely dead, so I don't know if they're really.
Well, I
the
mean, like by the
smartest
time
species.
by the time they were killed, they still had him for a while, unless he ends up being a
Yeah.
clone. That's the
Ah.
only thing out of it is if Grogu's a clone.
I don't know.
But if he's not a clone, then they had him for about 50 years, give or take.
Right.
They didn't teach him anything unless he has been talking and he's just been doing it in his language.
That'd be interesting. I don't know, man. There's so much.
Which is why they put so much emphasis on the subtitles of Grogu cooing.
Grogu cooing. Fuck, man. We have to wait till next episode.
Yeah.
Shit.
But
All right, we gotta wrap it up.
we do have to wrap
We
it
have
up.
to go.
All right.
Sorry.
It's fine. Where can they find you, Oliver?
You can find me on The Sphere 21 on any major social media platform. On TikTok, I'm Oliver Khan 21. Where can we fuck you? No, wait. Don't answer that. Adam, where can we find you?
You can find me on A Amore Photography on all social media, Archangel Films for the production company, and Nerd Locker Podcast for this podcast on Spotify, Apple Music, and wherever you get your podcasts.
I hope no one hears you. I really do. I hope no one hears you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.